Welcome, folks. If you have been wondering where I've been with VIP, helping them become successful traders. We have been having a lot of fun in VIP. We traded this nice move down to 25.75. Yes, it moved down a bit more, but my target was 25.75, so that hit. We then traded this all the way up to 2700, right? Big figure. Went a little bit past that, but that's okay. We're happy with that. It was a nice, huge move up. We then traded this move down to 2620, and now we are trading this move up to 2700 and above. Now, that is not a trade recommendation. This channel is all about learning about price action, right? How do we price? So we've had a move down. This is a reversal. This is a pullback, and we're expecting continuation to the upside. So VIP are now trading this move up to above this high here. That's what we're looking at this point in time. Let me run you through a couple of trades that we've done in VIP as a community, just so you get a bit of a feel of what we are all about in VIP, because I invite you again to jump and come on board to VIP at the most current low price of $197 per month. Okay, it's not as low as what the launch price was, but it is still a price that is low, because next year, as you know, as I said, the price will rise to $497 per month. So you still have an opportunity to lock in what is currently a low price. Okay, so these are just a few most current trades. So this is from Tuesday, very standard setup, ICT bullish breaker, okay, which is basically when you have a swing high, right, swing high, and you have a swing low, then a higher high, okay, right there. And so then the last consecutive or single up close candles are your bullish breaker. Nice, easy 100 pip move, okay, live with the VIP, and target was above the previous session. Now, when I say live case studies, these are provided to VIP in advance. I don't get onto Zoom calls. That's not what I do. I'm not a signal service provider, okay. We are learning about price action, so I will prompt VIP about what I'm looking at, what I'm expecting, the timings I'm expecting those setups to occur, and then I prompt them to look for certain things, okay? And then, as a group, we engage with price, okay? VIP engages with price on their paper or demo trading account to learn and experience how price behaves, right? Because they're learning about price action, right? So that was a beautiful trade, a great lesson for VIP. Nothing special, standard bullish breaker ICT signal, okay? Let's have a look at a couple more examples of what we engaged with in the VIP. This was a beautiful setup. This is exactly what I posted to VIP, right? So they can get an understanding of what I'm looking at, okay? So here we're learning about the dealer's range. We have a swing high, a swing low, okay? We've taken the midpoint of that and identified where's the discount price point. Anything above discount is therefore premium, okay? So, and then within there, we've identified where is there a discount PDRA that we may be able to frame a long, right? And then, so what that was a fair value gap. And then we want to look at how is price behaving at that level, targeting previous session highs, right? So this was another live trade for VIP, right? That I posted for them so they get this in advance, and then they can decide whether they want to engage with price, right? So entry, right, provided in advance. The reason, the rationale, right? This is a discount zone that we're looking at using the dealer's range. Okay, bias is long. Where I want to see the stop. Okay, and then obviously the take profit. Now, every day I provide VIP with my directional bias. Okay, so they have that in advance so that they know what's the direction that they should be looking for, specific signatures, as well as what times. We have specific times that they should be looking for those setups. This was a great trade, worked out beautifully, straight to target, okay, back up to session highs. Now, my results are not typical, okay? That's based on my account size, my risk tolerance, right, my discipline, my psychology, and obviously my experience, okay, my risk appetite. VIP engage with price using their paper or demo trading accounts, okay, so that they can engage with price and get that experience behind them as they learn. What's a journey in the VIP community with my guidance that I post. Like this is exactly the trade that was posted, and then they were able to engage with price in their paper demo trading account. Now this is pretty cool. This was yesterday. This was prior to the news. So this was then just prior to the news. This dumped down. Right, this dumped down, and then we were able to take this trade again because price came back down to discount. Right, and so we took another long. From there, and that was a nice trade, and I added size to that because the setup was just picture perfect. Again, my results are not typical, okay? So don't look at the results. I'm just going through this so you understand what we learn in VIP, because I invite you to join the community and lock in this current low price, okay? Here is another trade also done yesterday in New York session. This was a textbook setup, okay? Let me walk you through this. So there's a lot of, so this is basically at New York, okay, there's a lot of sell side liquidity because we've just been pumping up all day. Okay, none of these folks who've been long during the day have been stopped out. Anyone long from Asia hasn't been stopped out. Anyone long from London hasn't been stopped out. And in New York at this point in time, that there's a high of that day. So New York moves up. Now this is interesting. We have a fair value gap. What should happen when the market comes down into discount? Fair value gap, a bullish fair value gap is discount. The market should make a new high, but instead, what does the market do? Well, it fails. You can see this green candle, right? That has come down at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is a very key time. Right, at 9 a.m., this down candle goes down into that discount, which is a fair value gap, bullish fair value gap. It moves up, and as I said, it should make a new high, but it doesn't. Instead, what do we get? Well, we get that move up completely engulfed. Okay, that means the bullish signature has failed. So I've taken a short right from there at 2652. It moved quite fast, so I couldn't get a fill at 2652, but that's okay. Nice move down with speed, right, with displacement back to the high of Asia, which basically means people who were long, right, these breakout traders were stopped out with that move down. Textbook setup. Now, the reason I mark up these charts, I mark these up before the trade, okay, so that VIP have an understanding of the setup, right? So they can learn and just start to engage with price using their PayPal demo trading account. Okay, that's how they're going to learn, right? With specific setups at specific times, at specific targets, right? Entries and stop losses. Okay, and then after the trade, I provide the markup so they can journal it using their own charts. I don't encourage them to journal this chart. Well, this is for my journal, but I encourage them to journal their charts, right? So they can continuously refer back to them as their journey evolves. Okay, let's look at a couple more, right? So here is one from this morning, textbook setup, bullish breaker, okay, where we have a high, a low, a lower low, and then a higher high, which means this candle is the breakout. We have fair value gap in between, so that's a nice setup, okay, and just looking to get back up to premium or even a little bit higher, okay. And the trade worked out beautifully. Okay, again, this is what I provided to VIP prior to the entry, so they can learn, right? And let's just have a look at the outcome. And this was the outcome, right back up to premium. Now, this particular trade, we had two targets, right? One target was back up to close the fair value gap, right? As you can see right there, okay? And then there's another target to go back up to high of day, right? So VIP were given that plan, that trade plan to enter, and then to look at target 1 and target 2. So that's kind of the stuff that we learn in VIP as a community. It's a great community. We have a lot of fun. I'm with them throughout the day. We engage with price every session, Asia, London, New York, and also sometimes throughout the gap times as well. Okay, and there's lots of videos that I post daily, videos on directional buyers. Sometimes I won't post a video every day, right? Sometimes I'll give them a post talking about what my expectations are for the market for that day or that week. Okay, there's lots of lessons that I provide. There's video lessons on different setups, different concepts, different ideas, all for their learning experience. Okay, so again, I invite you to join VIP. The link is in the description of the video below. Price right now is $197 per month. That price is not going to last for long. Next year, the price rises to $497 per month. Okay, so this is your opportunity now to lock in the current lowest price. These prices will never be this low ever, right? So once they increase, that's it. I don't drop them ever. Okay, so a reminder that now we are in VIP. My expectation is that this move up is now changing direction, pullback and continuation. Okay, again, it's not a trade recommendation. We're learning about price action. This is now a intermediate uptrend. Okay, it's inside of VIP that I go into details talking about the specific setups, specific times, specific days on how to engage with price to achieve those particular objectives. Okay, hope the video is useful. I will now talk with you in a future video.